Hi everyone. As you might know, Sam Altman recently said they have a betting pool with his friends for first single person 1 billion startup. So that's why I'm gonna talk with you about this. Short about me, I'm Alex. I was used to be a CTO and co-founder of Blaize.tech. It's a blockchain development company. We work with a lot of startups, like more than 200 projects delivered, like audited. That was a huge work. Now I'm running a Conrad. We focusing on the AI development. So we develop consulting, and the team, the company is young, but not the team. The team is like world-class engineers that is building like top startups. So I just want to start with like to remove this survivorship bias about why startups die. It's like usually it's like operational reasons, like cash flow management, poor planning, ineffective leadership, scaling too quickly, neglecting customer feedback, and the great team and talent management. This is all about operational management. It's all about mistakes that we do usually like during our like operational work, like every day. And usually like startups looks like this, like several founders. They do a lot of stuff. You divide like technical tasks and operational tasks. CEO responsible for everything not related to the tech. That's it. But once we grow, once we get first customers, we usually have much more routines. We need to delegate. We need to hire the people. We need to set the processes, quality control. Amount of work significantly increases. And that's why we usually like extend, we expand, and that's natural. From the other side, like with all that AI booming, you know, like we have like cool technologies, the cool stuff. I bet everyone used ChatGPT here, right? This is this like super standard basic stuff. This is LLM, called LLM. This is a large language model which utilizes. Which basically works with the natural language. It can answer, it can question, it can summarize, but it really depends on what data you put into it, what data you train on. But it's not enough, right? You can hire just LLM, right? You can get to the company LLM and it will work with everyone and somehow, right? But that's why engineers, they go further, right? They created agents. The agent is a like autonomous agent which work with the AI model. This is basically AI, which works with some model like LLM or others, and it makes like it does this automatically, like the autonomous. It understands context. It has a memory. It has a feedback loop, and it basically something that we already can define as an employee, right? Because it can get the tasks. It can get the task, make it done, and report about that. It can use the different tooling, other AI tooling, third parties. It can work with the other employees. It can communicate with that. You can connect it to the API. You can give it API and make it work with the different services, and especially like with other agents. And at this point, we understand that we can create different agents for different tasks. But most important here is basically operations, as I said. This is about management, and this is a triad of management. So basically, we need someone who is planning, organizes, and controls everything which happens inside, like the tasks. So everything that we do in our company could be described as a task. We can break it down. We can break it down to the smaller pieces. We can create as much smaller tasks as we can, and assign and they all have the same life cycle, right? That's it. The most important here is that having the agent which can work with the task, we can create the manager. So that's, at some point, you can have something like this. You can have people in your company, especially managers, which are basically AI agents, and they are already existing. So there are some pre-trained models that you can put as an agent. You can connect it to the CRMs, to communication channels with your employees, to different third party, to input the data, to input the data to put the context, basically, to create that environment, the environment of your company. And at some point, it could be, looks like even like this. And some great news, like we work on something like this. This is a stealth startup so far. It's not announced, but if any of you interested about this, like how it works, you can ping me up, and I believe you will be the first one who get early access. And any of the Web3 family will be the first one who can try it out for free. That's it. Any questions regarding the AI business, integrating into the business? Also, it's I'm pleasure to help. Thank you for your attention. Maybe some questions right now.
All right, who's got questions about AI?
Yes.
Yep.
So what are the first agents you're going to have to deploy?
In the framework, or?
Yeah, I mean, I know who to hire and who to hire
Okay.
as an AI.
Okay, cool. You wanted to know which agents will be created.
Yeah, so you're going
when
to
you start
create
the company.
AI COO first, AI
cool. Yeah,
accountant first. Who's first?
Yeah, that's how you usually work with that. So far we're still in development. We do a lot of stuff that's still in decision-making stage, so it's not like production ready or even testing ready. But in general, yes, usually when you build a company, you hire different people, right? So COO here is probably, it's not even right now, it's not even the Jarvis, right? It's not something that do all the work for you. It's more like a helper to you. It helps you to plan, to organize, and to control. But the CEO is a core person who defines the vision, who defines the mission, who defines the resources that we have. So that's it. So usually you deploy CEO as a helper, and also you can ideally you can deploy it the whole stack of the employees that you need. So we are trying to achieve the way where you get the template for some particular business and deploy it in moment. So that's it. It's not about creating
Well, how much training does an agent need to be able to be good at its task?
That's cool stuff. That's cool stuff. It's something that we are not binned into, because you can actually use. We are not providing all the models that we are deploying. So we are using them. We are not training the COOs or HR manager. But after you deploy it, you of course given the feedback. And after that feedback, it will be adjusted for your needs and for your resources. It's not about creating separate models, because we don't have so many resources for that.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
So you're creating AI agents, yes?
Right.
Upon request? You're developing
Yes.
them for people?
We can do that because like Conrad is a like more like consultancy company. But the product, the partner that I talk about is the separate product which we're building for, you know, like for users. It's like separate directions.
Right, and so how are they integrated to Web3?
How to integrate it to Web3?
How are your
Like
AI agents
Any
integrated in
any
Web3?
Web3 any Web3 is a startup is a like a super standard set of the different roles, right? It's not different from like other startups, other IT startups, right? It's because you always have HR department, you always have let's say like delivery
So your
department.
AI agents are not decentralized, just so
Oh, it's not decentralized. Yeah, of course, it's not decentralized so far. Maybe we can somehow launch it in some ZK environment, but it's not the goal right now. It's like let us achieve something that we can use and boost this, the growth of this like some standard startups. The question was, how is it related to Web3, right? Like at all. It's related like directly as operations. It's not like on-chain stuff.
Will your agent based on the existing LLMs, or you develop your own?
Right. Well, for example, we don't need to reinvent that, right? Because maybe you know like about get money sales pipelines, because this is the one of the top trained models which automatize basically API that we can use as an agent. You need an agent as a manager, which sets the tasks, sets the goals, and then controls and accept the work done. Maybe you heard like it was yesterday or today the Devin developer was released. So basically you have a developer. This is already made developer that they can solve issues more like even better than other developers, like majority of the developers. So that's it. Like we are constantly evolving, and you know, like once we publish our product, there will be much more ready-made agents that we don't need to work with. But we need that framework which organizes, orchestrate them. So that's what what we are like achieving, and that's what we are discussing. But in general, right now, you already can use a lot of separate agents for your tasks, and you can already connect them to your like Slack, Discord, I don't know, even Telegram, just to work with them directly. You can use a kind of AI console, which already can deploy like multiple agents. But yeah, so you still need something that bind them and work with your CRM, work with the in a hybrid mode, work with your live employees, like live people. You cannot automatize right now everything. It's not possible, but maybe it will be available maybe in half a year.
All right,
Okay.
Any more questions? All right, let's give another round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.